Ever play the game of telephone and wonder why a story can get so scrambled as it goes between multiple people? Ever find disagreement when two people saw the exact same thing but share it in a totally different way? Memory reconsolidation. We're going to learn all about that today from Mike Dannheim. Hey Mike, it's Kent, and we just had a fantastic conversation a few minutes ago, but I've got a question for you to follow up. Could you tell me a little bit about neurolinguistic programming, memory reconsolidation, and maybe how that can be used for healing, for helping people grow, and all of the things that you're doing with your wonderful product, Sensie? Thank you.
Hey, Kent. Thank you for the question. NLP, memory reconsolidation, what are they? So memory reconsolidation is actually how memory works. And when they first discovered it, it's actually when eyewitness testimonies were no longer accepted in a court of law, because it's very powerful, memory consolidation. So what memory consolidation is that every time we recall a memory, we actually alter the memory, and then it gets reconsolidated as a new memory, as an altered form of it. And so over time, every time we recall a memory, we're actually altering the memory and reshaping it. It's why if you have a significant other, you guys might not agree on a similar story. It's not that the woman's always right. Maybe they are. I don't know. Uh, but it's that we have two different versions because of the times we've recalled it and had to rethink the actual memory. So that's what memory consolidation is, and the reason why it's important is that's an unconscious process. We do that unconsciously. We recall the memory, we're altering it. And what it implies is that all these stressful experiences we've been having, 2020 with COVID, now with this Ukraine-Russia conflict, war, and other stressors that people are under, is they actually, memory consolidation shows a way for people to live a trauma-free life, and to say that in a more positive way, a life of presence and joy and delight. And it involves going back into the memories and clearing them out, in a way that feels safe for you. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. But what we're doing is creating that container over at Sensie. So sensie.app, you can check out our site. And we're using NLP properties. We're using smartphone sensors and neurolinguistic programming to help people self-identify areas of inner stress and conflict. And then working with some masterful doctors and researchers to share their techniques of helping to alter memory, so you don't have to have this trauma that might be pinning us in certain places of our life, and we can live more free and more ease and more joy in our lives. So that's memory reconsolidation. I mean, I can go more deeper on it, but I think I'll leave it there. And yeah, grateful for the question, grateful for the opportunity to share. Much love to you guys.
Well, Mike, clearing out some of that old cruft and finding ways to live with more joy and more freedom is something we all want. And I'm frankly, anybody who's willing to do the work deserves. And I think you're onto something with how you found a way to help people do that. So to all of you out there, take a quick look at what Mike's up to. This is not for pay. We just want to share things that we think matter. And so we think what Mike's doing matters. And so to all of you, have a great day out there wherever you are.